Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Houston. Shortstop, number 10.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. A quick out number one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In there at the knees, strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jason Kipnis sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for strike one.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Proto Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself. And now batting, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Steve Pearce now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Into the box, Salvador Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the. Striding into the box, Evan Gattis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's Jake Marisnick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Marisnick.
swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Moreland is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Standing in, Bradley Zimmer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bradley.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So striding in, Austin Jackson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Runners off for second. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Altuve for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Baseman, number 22,
standing in, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Line towards center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Number 2.
Digging in, Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 11.
Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Left fielder number
Here's
23.
Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brantley.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Lindor.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
First baseman.
Striding in, Mitch Moreland. A base hit in his first trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Verlander pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. In is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
off for
far.
Houston, the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike. Nope.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun.
Right,
he singled his last time up. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. One there on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
The left fielder
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And Moreland will put this one away. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Steve
Infield
Pearce.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Center fielder number 4.
Stepping into the box, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball headed for Murphy over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Trey Turner goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Ready once again, Mike Trout. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Daniel Murphy.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alex Bregman is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now one more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
Designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
He's set, and the pitch. Curtis Granderson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just miss the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Evan Gattis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, now a line drive, and he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for extra bases. Trout scores. Murphy scores. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Andrew Miller is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Way in front of a great slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. Touché, sir. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Austin Jackson.
Now a swing by Jackson as he sends this one on the ground out to shortstop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Fielder, number 8, Jake
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be that, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on it. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lindor.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfect.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mitch Moreland becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Curtis Granderson. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Logan Forsythe.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air out to right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. For Gaddis, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping into the box, Austin Jackson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There he goes. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 22.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Now to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Verlander pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Lindor.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ken Giles is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Houston, number 53, Ken Giles.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he'll avoid the fragments out. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for Houston.
He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Dan Otero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
And Otero.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jake Marisnick becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line softly toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. And there he goes towards second. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Zimmer is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 2-0 on the way. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Salvador Perez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Luis Rodriguez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Luis Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a look over to first. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Giles is ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Stepping up to the plate, Bradley Zimmer, and we are set for baseball here this
center fielder, number 4.
And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Michael Brantley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A called strike on the inside corner. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that retires the side. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Center fielder.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Got him to go down swinging there. Carlos Gonzalez becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a liner. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. Wong is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Kluber pauses. 1-2 on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Right is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
On to first, and there are 2 down. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Puig is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Now to the plate, David Wright. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Third baseman, David.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first is going to be in time to get Drew, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Kipnis.
First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Puig's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now in the box, Austin Jackson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Played on the backhand. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
At the plate, Corey Kluber. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Reyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Alex Reyes.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kluber gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Zimmer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There he goes. On a line to shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive.
Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Puig looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Swinging a soft liner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Lind. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Puig.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The count is 1 and 2.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Puig. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
This is flared right back over the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready now, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Austin Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Corey Kluber. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. In now, David Wright. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, David.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew.
Nope,
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is flared out towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
The pitcher,
into the
number
box,
61.
Alex Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Digging in and looking for more, Bradley Zimmer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Bradley.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Lindor.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Now for Brantley, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Francisco Lindor becomes the first out of the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Salvador Perez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Puig racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Brantley rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
The first baseman.
Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone! Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jason Kipnis.
Now he'll step off. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Off tonight for St. Louis. Second baseman, Colton Wong.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
In the second spot
at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez charging in on it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Adam Lind. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the set. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center. Fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit out towards second. Wong has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Waka looks in. First pitch on the way. Popped up. Back behind second. Wong has a play, and that's the third. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. Makes the play, one away. Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Yasiel Puig is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Steve Pearce now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lays off 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Standing in, David Wright. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 7, David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Coming in on it is Jackson, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew.
Shortstop, Stephen Drew.
First offering on its way. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Catcher.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
1-0.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Colton
Ready for another
Wong.
chance? Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Jackson is under it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is past the shortstop Drew for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Center fielder number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. This ball's grounded foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He topped out in his first trip.
Brantley.
In there, 0-1. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
He'll whip this one to first in time. At the plate, Adam Lind. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zimmer is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Pollock patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pearce. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Hit back up the middle. Wong is there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pollock. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, David Wright. A base hit in his first trip. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Number 13.
Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Travis d'Arnaud would be next. 3-0 pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a full count now, 3-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig giving chase. 1 away. Digging in, Austin Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jackson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Now a swing by Jackson as he sends this one on the ground out to shortstop. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Fielder number 4.
Digging in
Bradley
once again, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard towards the hole. Oh, look at Wong. He gathers the throw. Got him. Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Jackson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Adam Lind. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Right side. Moreland is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your goods.
Ouch, that one hit him. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The shortstop.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the move, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now
coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now is Yasiel Puig. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Zimmer will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Number 7.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2. The pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Drew. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jackson is under it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. No problem here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Drew is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Waka gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Now it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that's over. 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Hard liner toward short, and that will conclude matters. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
38, Joe Smith.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jackson shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Center fielder.
Into the box, A.J. Pollard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Here's Adam Lind. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
15,
Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and that misses for ball one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes. 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Jackson is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Austin Jackson.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Batting, center fielder.
Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the legend. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Jackson has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the potential winning run takes off for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for Cleveland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit, 1-2 now. Grounded to the right. Wong ranging deep into the hole. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, David Wright. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
David Wright.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing it. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Wright is retired, and there's one away. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. 0 for 3 with number 11. We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. the plate and low here, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
D-Rock.
Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Tyler Lyons comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 70, Tyler Lyons. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing shortstop, number 11. Now at first base, number 15, Sean Rodriguez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. A quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1 out, nobody on. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. The 0-1 laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitcher's pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now batting, Bradley Zimmer, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Zimmer.
Franklin Gutierrez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. He's set, now the pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Jose Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Wilmer Flores will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Nick Goody answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. This the other way to right. Puig is there to make the catch, and that means ready once again, Colton Wong. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. Striding in once again, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Zach McAllister will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Zach McAllister.
Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. The second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Flores is there. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one. It was
Moreland
from the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Number 11 ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Here's Steve Pierce now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Derek Dietrich come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Wright. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Standing in, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
The batter, catcher.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist. Dan Otero was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. This is back toward the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Colton Wong will stand in. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. One run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollard. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Swinging a little blooper to center. Kipnis ranging forward, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Andrew Miller enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2. Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He was a double play.